definitely want that kind of functionality, Jason. The being able to click on a user's name and be webcasting their computer camera would be amazing. Mikey. You're exactly right, Jason. We just muted it for a second.
We only muted to talk surprises.
I need to stop sucking so bad at sock puppets. It's really hard to have a voice and a storyline. But I'm willing to try anything. We just did a boggle match a little bit ago. I was thinking about you, Tide. Yeah.
But it is kind of funny, you know, like, you hit a city and then they stop.
Yeah.
You know, like, Sissy is just out of there. But Emerson's gonna have a meeting with us, and he's still intrigued. I mean, he's a friend. That's what's up. The other people aren't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's still meeting back up with that fiasco.
Who?
Emerson.
Mm-hmm. All right, have at it. Four-letter words or more. Sorry, we're on a janky road here. It's a little bouncy. Shim, sham.
Wow.
Them. Ooh, shave, that's a 5-letter word. Except, nope, there's no shave in there. Letters have to touch. Can't just be random letters. They have to touch diagonally, horizontally, using each letter once. Now give it a twist. Stew. Should I get that one yet? Shat. That's technically a word, right? Ream. Lame is not in there. Shim, I think I already said that one. Them, did y'all get that one? Ah, that's it. That was a tough one, a little shaky. You what? Where'd you go, Tide? Really? I did that just for you. There's no A touching that L as far as I can see. You can't just go L-A. They have to touch. You could do T-H-E-M. That works. Or S-H-I-M. That works. Shim. Or S-H-A-M. Sham. Or S-H-A-T. Shat. I don't see shame. There's S-H-A-M, but it doesn't touch that E. Am I missing it? Diagonals count. Here, we'll try one more. I'll try to hold it steadier. Polonius. Try to hold it steadier. I need a boggle mount, you're right. Ooh, that's a tough one. Panda is a good one. Band works. Duds. Alright, it's the bottom of the 5th. Creepers 10, Lurkers 9. Creepers back on top of the game. Ooh, Pandas beat you with the S. Unless you pick Panda the first time. Oh, it's hard to hold it steady. Bats. Oh, stand. Good find. Good find. Are you going to flip it? Sand? Anybody get that one yet?
Fish song. It smells really good here. Yeah. I've been sitting next to her for a lot of miles to notice this. How much is the toll? interrupt everybody.
What?
Jesus. God. Bend me over.
Dab. Just a dab will do you. We try to only do 4 letters or more, but you're just getting into it, so. And it's a tough board here.
Say go.
Nads. It's okay. Duds. Did you get that one? Hey, check the hotline. I just texted in a last-minute fiasco proposal. Oh, and now we're on a smooth interstate.
Fiasco, exit 138 off Parkway. AP parking lot is right there. One song for $50. Dedicated to Plucky Tail Feather.
Where are they?
They're on 138. Exit 138. We're going to a parking lot. Alright.
So wait, what's going on here?
We're on our way.
Who are we playing to?
Make me eggs. I told you that was gonna happen. Somebody was gonna be like, dude, get off in like 4 exits.
But is there somebody there?
Make me eggs.
Is there?
I'm doing it. A and B parking lot is right there.
Wait, exit what?
138.
What town are you in, Make Me Eggs?
I only have the information that I have. Does it matter what town it's in? It's in like 4 exits. Oh, did we pass it already? We already passed it.
Did we pass it already? It's the Kenilworth exit, number 138.
I think we're going down, and I think we're at 127. Are we watching things?
That's mile marker 123.
Yeah, we're at exit 120.
We're at exit 120.
Damn it.
We'll play a song for Plucky Tail Feather anyway.
Hello. Hey, what's shaking? Doing all right. But hold on just a second. Yeah, Make Me Eggs. I think we might have just missed you. Should we go back? Maybe tomorrow? Oh, I can't believe we missed you. All right, I got to talk to my dad. He just called in. Be right back with you. Hey. Somebody just called in and said, take exit 138, play one song in the A&P parking lot. We'll give you $50, but we already missed the exit. That's too bad. We set a new record Sunday night. We were up to around 270 viewers. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We were at Katie's birthday party, the Beneventos. We got to see their new house. Yeah, it was really, really sweet. What happened? Uh-huh. That's weird.
Let's do it. We're doing it. Doing it. 120.
So it's 120.
We can smoke cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah, no, it's
Huh.
It's bad at all. But it's around the corner.
ride share, dude.
We're literally just gonna sit in the ride share thing for a minute.
In the shade.
Okay? In the shade. Okay, cool. Bye.
There we are.
Okay, one song.
Oh God.
You guys watching this? This is how it's supposed to work.
Well, maybe that's not all bad.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
Damn it.
Liz? Are you falling apart? It's just love on the road.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I was a little addicted to it before the fiasco, and now it's way back there in the back of my thoughts. Right, exactly. Yeah, really good. We're here. Apparently, the people that told us to get off at that exit for $50 are going to come to us. So we pulled over to the parking lot on the side of the road. We were supposed to send a little phone to everybody that we didn't drive down with us. Update the webcast as to what's going on. I don't know if they can hear any of that. So we're now, our next stop is Lisbon.
This just in, webcast. Chad Galactic here. We just received a call from Make Me Eggs. He says, pull off on exit 135 or something, 138. We'll do a little fiasco here for a minute. We passed it. So we said, hey, come to exit 120 on the, what are we on? Are we on the Parkway?
Hey, where were we Friday and Saturday? The last two fiascos. Oh, right.
Boston and Vermont.
Really it was, yeah.
And
Boston,
so we're doing a little secret fiasco here, you guys. Look at, beautiful here.
Then the next night the host was probably one of the more diehard.
Oh, you changed your name, Felonious, to Felonious instead of F Monk? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, so you guys ready for you getting ready for a song? Oh, check it.
Hey.
Whoops. Oops. Nice. Well, this is I've been, I don't know, for those of you that haven't been tuning in, I've been saying that this is gonna, hey.
You wouldn't believe, I mean, they have they just
Get out of here.
to go out of Brooklyn.
You're changing in front of a camera. What do you expect? Oh, I'm just trying to read the text. They need a solid color. Boobs are a solid color.
Get back in here real quick. Let me see if there's... Oh, goodness.
Felonious Monk is Kevin's good friend, Steve. Kevin in San Francisco. What?
our friend Kevin.
Oh, Mike, Kevin?
Yeah.
KJ?
Yeah.
KJ!
Burn.
Is that Steve?
Steve who? Burn.
Melodious Monk Steve?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Steve the dude that we hung out with during that show?
Hey, buddy. I know who you are. We have some unfinished discussions. LOL, laughing out loud. I'm gonna try to unplug this and see what happens. Okay, if I get you know what? I'm gonna keep it plugged in so that we can do the fiasco. But I'll sit here with you guys. I'll sit here with you guys. The circle gets the square. So anyway, I've been saying this a lot on the cast. It almost happened with our friend Liz. She was like, "Oh my God, I see where you are. Get off!" And then something didn't happen. It was like we had passed it, or we were rushing, or she wasn't ready, or something like that, or it was 10 miles. It was 10 miles maybe off the highway. So, we're just waiting and doing one song.
I know, but I mean, yeah, I like afterwards, but not too much, because...
I won't doodle unless there's a bathroom.
We're peaking traffic.
We're peaking traffic. Dude, we're peaking right now. Peaking traffic, man. So heady. So this is it. This is the one we've been waiting for. Hey, you're right in my hood. Come by. Spontaneous fiasco. So peaked out, bro. So, how are we doing? Creepers to lurkers. We can't see that info here. Who's winning? Garden State? Yeah, the GSSF. Yeah, the Garden State Spontaneous Fiasco. You've heard about that. It's 11-11, bottom of the ninth. Jesus. Cross on over, lurkers. Keep the ball game in our hands. So we figured out once we get bigger and we get our own
I love you.
way to deliver the program. Later.
Saying hey. Okay.
Yeah, we're about to play right now. We're just
Right, here you
waiting.
go.
We're just waiting for the fiasco. Hold
You're
on a
the
second.
Speakerphone.
Hey, Liz.
Hi, Dad!
I wish I was with you to get some of your mom's spaghetti.
Oh
You
man.
want some of Mom's spaghetti? She makes good spaghetti, too.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to have some of your mom's spaghetti.
I'll mail you some.
Ew. Gross.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I got your books came today.
What?
Oh, good. Awesome.
Oh right.
Yay.
The shipment.
Is here for you when you get back.
Oh, that's really great.
Yup. Love you, buddy. Good. How you doing?
Dad, I left it
Doing
for...
good. Yeah, I'm hanging right in there. I taught 6 classes, 40 minutes a day, water chemistry on the river today.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn it. We should have been there with the
That was
cast.
awesome. That was amazing. Well, that
Shit.
was okay. But I think the kids loved it, and I had a ball. But it wore my ass out.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
It was hard work. I was dead.
Word exit 120.
Now I feel great, but I'm sitting here resting on my laurels.
You've got a lot of laurels there. You could rest quite a while on all your laurels.
Last time I rested on Laurel, she said my arm's asleep.
He still got it.
Yeah. Oh, Potsy.
All right.
Love you, Dad.
Guys, keep on doing it. I'm proud of you.
Awesome. Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
Wait, Liz says she left something there.
Dad, I left my angel wings and my halo there.
He's like, I know, I've been wearing
Oh, my
them around.
gosh. Does that mean you've been bad?
I don't know.
Yes.
But in all seriousness, I left my angel wings and my halo there.
actual physical property, not theoretical belongings. We're on exit 20 on
Tank.
on
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know.
but,
Are we close to Rutgers?
I have a long legging type thing. Like
I don't know.
legging or
Joe Camel
Is it-
Flannels.
Yeah.
That's a
it's
great
Joe,
name, by
like
the way.
Stripes. Yep, that's mine.
I knew that was yours. I haven't seen any
Well, I think you're gonna miss the fiasco, but you can watch it live.
I'll look for him.
Joe might have
Okay.
absconded with him.
Joe.
Yeah.
You noticed
Not
that?
to be
I
confusing,
can
not
see
Joe
him.
Camel's
I
Flannels.
can see it.
Nathan's brother's.
All right, love you,
name is
Dad.
Joe.
Love
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah. Joe, I think your best bet is to get a cold one.
Is that my brother and my dad?
Joe Camel's Flannels.
I don't think that's my dad.
So what's going on here?
Oh, we're waiting on Make Me Eggs. He's offered some money to play
Is there
one
a
song. Unclear. It's just a magical happenstance that only happens on the East Coast Rush and Rigmarole train. Could not put that shit together anywhere else. My Tide Mikey and human on the eggs. He likes to say that. That's almost, dude. You know what? That you better watch it there, Mikey, with that one, because that could turn into, if you go on PT with that, they'll think you're like the hut wing guy, you know? Just let's hut wing guy, shit, you know? I don't know, and Ray, Hut Wings by Ray. No, it's a PT thing. Don't bring what up? Oh, Ray is a code name for Joe Russo. Oh.
What is?
Ray. The whole Ray thing on the chat. Ray Anastasio is Joe Russo.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, they're inside jokes because people have a kinship together, just like we have inside jokes that nobody knows about, you know. But there's just not as many because there's not as many people and not as much time. He does look like Trey, pretty much. Ray played Chalk Dust Torture, I think, on the Lunchbox,
something.
and I got to sing a Fish song with Ray Anastasio. Did I do it right, you guys? Did I have proper usage there? Someone thought I was Joe Russo one time, which is really ridiculous. At a show in Santa Barbara, and I made them buy a CD, and then I signed it Trey, just so you guys know. I figured, you know, if I was gonna be signing something,
Ray.
I didn't know about the Ray thing. It was before they knew about Trey. But I sold some merch for them. I am 1 degree from playing with Trey. Whoa, that guy came in aggressive, coming in hot.
How we do it?
Let's hope.
How we do it?
I don't know. I didn't call the hotline. Somebody call the hotline and tell Mike Gordon that Hippie Fiasco's coming at him at PNC.
What's that? I know.
Yeah, well, it's a magical moment. It's worth it.
You're gonna love all the magical moments we're gonna have an hour from now waiting to fucking move to and
It's magic.
magic in its pants.
Make me eggs. Hurry up. Yes, Hippie Fiasco will be at PNC. We are web. Of course, we're web, dude. Let's just be clear, Joe Camel Flannels, anywhere we go until 4th of July, we are webcasting. It's a 24/7 webcast. Not harshing on you. Just trying to explain to you that anywhere we go, the webcast comes with. No Wooks spilling any. Well, it's not going to be on the computer. It'll probably be on the iPhone. At the show. The only Wooks spilling anything is me. Look at that. That's a pre-fiasco warm-up right there. The PFW. It's in my pocket. Oh. I don't know if links work right now. We don't have the controls to do links on here. You can try it. Right, the PNC definitely has Wi-Fi in there, and we're gonna try and use some of the contacts that we have to get back there with the cast. Good. Puffs a camel. Good. We're going to be at Delfest Thursday through Sunday, I believe. Are you going to find us? So, sorry you get such a boring shot, but I'm tethered to a cord here, and I'm trying. And if I shine it somewhere, it's hard for. Oh, that's a really good way to read the text right there. It's hard to read the text on this puppy. But we will be at Delfest all weekend. Pour some of your cold one out for the homies that don't have a cold one in the car. I know what Joe said. Hope it pans out. Did you really spill some by accident? Did you spill it because you jumped out of the car to get the tambourine that was flying off the roof like Liz did, and then lose your sunglasses and then land on your iced tea bottle and spill all over the seat? Is that what you did? Do we need a disclaimer now? The stunts you see on this show are done by trained professionals. Do not try these things at home. Oh, I do have my hand on it. Yeah, you're right. I get so excited. Am I too loud? Am I too loud?
Like it was on top of the car and the wind was blowing through it. Shut up.
I appreciate it. Soldier.
This one time Craig and I were up at the Yuba River and like we had his little flip camera with him and he was like, okay, I'm gonna roll this up to the town. Like,
all right.
Craig, okay, great, but like when you go to shake that towel off, just make sure that you remember the camera's in there and you don't, shake it into the river. We get to the river and we're like putting setting stuff up on a rock and she goes and so excited and shakes the towel out and
into the river.
It's just like I saw it in slow mo and it was just like pew, 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 and then it bounced off a rock, and like as it's like bouncing off the rock into the water, it hadn't even hit the water yet. I'm like, in the water, swimming after the flip and sinking to the bottom.
Okay, did it work after?
No.
Right.
It did not work.
Yeah.
I think it worked. I think it just had like big water things in the lens or whatever.
Well, this is Chad talking here. Hippie Fiasco Hotline. This is Chad. Hold on a second. I'm going to put you on the speakerphone. You're on the air.
All right. Where are you? In the Cheese Quake one, or where is it?
No, we're at exit one.
Lisbon?
At exit 120, you pull up there on the right. Is it's like a park and ride or something. It's literally right when you come off.
All right, so I'm like 8 miles away, but it's pretty wide open, so
Great.
It should be only like 10 minutes or so.
All right, my man. We're here.
All right, I'm fucking stoked. Later.
We'll see you in a minute. Oh, should I?
$60.
60.
60?
It's got upped.
$60?
Cash? Cash money loose.
Speaking of which, we have a couple of donate dances to do.
We
Should we do them?
Might as well do it.
Um.
I gotta remember who. I know Lily was one.
Oh.
Lily and the donate dance for the Jesus song.
Well, that was different.
That was
The song was the dance.
That's
It
that
was a
song, right?
direct
It was.
transaction.
It sounded awesome. It looked really like good music. So good. All right. Are we doing donate dances?
I guess so.
Let's do it. We got time. We got some time. Get some shit out of the way. Let's get some of the business.
All right, this one's for Lily Adair. Thank you so much. We got a $75 donation was in the inbox this morning. Thank you, Lily. Thank you.
Oh, we're done?
No. Oh, we're done.
We're done?
Shot. I can't remember. We got another one today, and I can't remember who it was from.
One of the new guys.
And P.S. somebody bought a songbook, so we're gonna mail that off. Do we need to know who it is first?
Are you watching?
Wait, that'll be Lily's, and then we'll wait, so we'll do the dance somewhere else, so it'll be special.
Were there other ones though? Two? Same story?
Two donations, I believe.
Okay.
But then, yeah.
Dude, the best was this one. Dude. Yeah.
Hey Jorge, it is I, your drunken father.
Everyone is gay, shake their tree.
Oh my God. Top of the 6th inning. It's Creepers 11, Lurkers 11. What a game. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's anybody's ball game at this point. Let's go, Creepers. Let's go. Let's go, Creepers. Let's go. Okay.
What are they doing?
Isn't she watching?
Maybe.
Who?
Mommy, are you out there?
Call the hotline.
I bet she's lurking.
You'd be lurking.
You should not be
My dad may
lurking.
be lurking too. He said he couldn't remember his password.
That's when you sign up for a new email address and sign back in. Coming in hot.
We should have eggs for Make Me Eggs.
We should, but we didn't know. We should be like, dude, here's our stove. Here's some eggs. Make me eggs. Make me eggs.
I don't know, for some reason I was thinking of playing on the cost of leaving. Is it just Make Me Eggs?
I think so.
And he's Pluck a Tailfeather's boyfriend?
Yeah.
They live on different coasts?
Couldn't get a straight answer where he lived.
Huh. What's up with that?
Just happened. He's just flowing in the wind.
Right.
Stops in, plucks a few tail feathers, funds fiascos on the turnpike.
Parkway.
On the Parkway. Whatever.
Different story.
That's cool. The Golden Gate Bridge goes into Oakland, doesn't it? We all know that. There's 8 Golden Gate Bridges in San Francisco. Some are red, some are silver.
This is gonna be bad.
Yeah. Good thing it's a 24/7 webcast. We got time.
That Jason says this is the part where you all get murdered on camera and then corpse raped.
You know what's
Then that's how the show
You know
ends.
what's really interesting?
No,
I
but the
just
camera
had
will keep rolling.
A similar thought. I really did just have a similar thought. There's this kind of little bit questionable character that just came out of a car over there, and there's a spider on the camera, and
this is where Liz dies from the spider bite.
And I just had that thought. I was like, oh, we could just die right now. You know, it's a little bright.
Really? I mean, honestly, we go into strangers' homes.
We're going to Liz's home, where she's from.
Right.
Staying at your mom's house?
Your mom could be the murderer, Liz. We don't know that. It's true. She's
My
probably
house is kind of haunted.
probably
a little
sharpening the
bit.
knife as we speak.
We have a nice side porch and a nice back patio.
Tide Mikey says, tell Chad I'm busy taking his advice. Apartment cleanliness for Barely Legal's arrival.
Good work. P.S. I'm going to make an addendum to that story. Don't get wasted on the camera and disclose information. That's part 2. I just wanted you to absorb part 1 first. Yeah.
You guys get to meet my mom and my stepfather, and my grandma's gonna be there. She's my last grandparent that I have left.
We're going to do a special political episode with Liz's stepdad.
I'm gonna have your stepdad braid my dreads.
What?
Braid my dreads.
I think her stepdad's younger than me, so he should have some respect.
Is he really? Oh.
He might be. Is he?
Nobody's younger than you, dude. I mean, everybody's younger than you. Sorry.
Whoa.
What was your dad's stance on the tomatoes? Was he into it?
Is that him?
It is. We got to wave, unless it's some other creeper.
Whoa. Good kill.
Hello there. You make me eggs?
Yeah.
Nathan, honor to meet you. Yeah.
All right.
What's Liz doing?
Texting my mom.
Do we have a sticker, Liz? Oh.
Well, thanks for waiting.
Absolutely.
Wasn't that long?
So where do you live?
Well, kind of all over.
Kind of all over this.
Yeah. See? No information.
A man of
available.
mystery.
Yeah. I grew up in New Jersey, so I've been traveling a lot. Mostly I live in Mexico right now.
Oh wow.
We're a long way from Michigan. I know. But
You came up just for this fiasco?
I did. Yeah. From Great Park.
Yeah. Totally.
No, I'm selling my house around here, so I can't do my work.
So a song for you and Pocatello.
Mostly for her.
Okay.
Fucking proof romance still lives.
You want to come dedicate it to her?
This is for Pluck a Tail Feather. I love you. That's it.
You hear that? This is Make Me Eggs
Fucking
here.
romance still alive.
And
you know?
this is
adventure.
he's requested a song, any old song. I'm picking one off the top of my head.
She on her now? No, but I called her.
You called her?
No.
Is there any chance she's gonna get on, or is she working? Pluck a Tail Feather. This one's for you.
Highlight this one.
Yeah, well, somebody at Tide Mikey can help us maybe. Wonder if you'll ever love another. You're not really knowing deep down. There's nothing stranger than a stranger that used to be your only friend in town. The cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that got away. Well, they say I got away. I got away with words, that's what they say. The words, no matter what they say, can't hold a candle, can't light the way. And the cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that got away. Me, I didn't plan for inflation. No, I didn't. Tuck a little love away. I didn't see a date of expiration, so I just thought it would always be okay. But the cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that got away. The cost of leaving is rising every day. Cost of being the one that got away. Nice. I appreciate it. Good. I appreciate you. We've been waiting for this roadside fiasco to happen for a while. Another roadside fiasco.
I was trying to think of how to do it, and then right when I saw you on Puck, I'm like, oh shit, that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it can happen. Example.
You know, I know something else that she likes.
Hotline call.
Oh man, I hope it's her. It's probably not though.
It's Vermont. Hippie Fiasco Hotline. This is Chad.
Also, I got a gift. Oh my God, look at that.
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah.
Novelty.
Big light.
It's not her? Okay.
Yes.
Pick a card, any card.
This one.
Take it. Look at it. What card is it?
King.
King of what?
I'm not good at
It's
that
full.
shit. Spades.
King
I
of
only know what's on
spades.
them more.
All right, turn it upside down. Put it somewhere in the pack, upside down.
Well, we got
All right.
Hi-yo.
He picked the King of Spades. Nice. One card upside down in there. Go ahead and pull it out.
Just like
There you
that.
go.
Boom!
I know she likes the magic trick.
Love it. Fucking boom. Nice one. And it's called Taylor ham, no? You think it's pork roll?
It's fucking pork roll. Are you
Isn't
from
that
New
like a north
Jersey?
and south
It is.
kind of like
It is a
That's what
little
I
split?
figured.
bit,
It must be
yeah.
south there.
More than one head has been cracked.
That
at the end
shit
of that
says
argument.
Trenton pork roll right
Wait, which
on
one?
it.
Like the one on the big one? that's
If
in
you
the
buy
canvas sack,
a
or like
loaf
the-
of pork
Yeah,
roll
you're
like
right about
this
that.
big, it says Trenton pork roll on
If
there.
you get it in there,
Boom.
Mine,
it's like-
mine has your name tattooed on it.
Oh, Chad.
What? You want to see a
Hey, guys,
magic
want to
trick?
go to a little nature hike real quick? We gotta go. My mom is waiting.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Mama and spaghetti and meatballs. And Grandma. and-
Thank you so much, man. What a treat. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too. Good to see you guys in Brooklyn.
We'll see you online. Are you going to come to the Fiasco in Brooklyn?
I don't know. I have to be in Pennsylvania the day before, but if I can get back up, I want to.
Awesome.
Is it open like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Nice one. Yo, thank you. Thank you.
Yay!
Dinner.
Woohoo! That was a roadside fiasco here in Jersey. We knew it was going to happen eventually, and it just happened. What a beautiful thing. I hope I picked the right... Yeah, baby. Of course, I had to screw up the first verse. Got stuck on the wrong chord.
Dude, hey, where's the camera? Nippy!
I was nervous.
So this thing just says go right through the fastest way. The fastest way is.
Oh, that's
Gordon
true. The
Road.
gypsy didn't run out, did she? Nope. That was a good. That would have been a good opportunity to get away right there.
Great one. Every door in the house was open.
The doors are wide open. There's
Mike
woods
Gordon
right there.
Road. Uh-oh. Alright.
Cat's still in the bag. And the bag just got $60 worth more gas.
Hey, well, tell my mom if she's watching that we'll be there very soon.
We're on our way, Mom. Yes, he tipped us $10 on top of the idea.
My grandma, my grandy, is my last living grandparent. At one point, I had 4 sets of grandparents. Now I have
You're
one,
lucky.
one grandparent left.
Wow. That was righteous.
Amazing, right?
I felt, I mean, maybe it was perfect or something. Maybe I shouldn't have sang a lost love song. But he said it was perfect afterwards. So Yeah, I actually used to cover a Hobo's Lullaby with Percy Boyd at VFW back in the day.
Right there.
You know, I figured he's so far away from her, the cost of leaving's rising every day. I don't know, my subconscious picked it. Sometimes it's... thinking about things I'm not. Now I'm thinking of all the different songs I could have sang.
You can sing more. It's not in the parking lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey Liz, I think there's a tambourine on the truck ahead of you.
Shut
That's
up!
what's hey, yell at Felonious Monk.
Hey, Felonious punk.
Melodious junk.
Listen.
Sorry, I
Hey,
hate to
should we
take
stop and get
rage
wings?
from anybody.
Should we stop and get hot wings?
Woo-hoo.
Great.
Martian Fur. That's a soft name. Thanks, Joe Camels, flannels.
Flag.
You see the flag? Hyde and Mikey named his balls the other day, Belle and Sebastian.
Who?
Hyde and Mikey named his balls Belle and Sebastian.
Oh my god, really? But like, that's weird.
It's kind of weird.
Kind of awesome. We should focus more on the tips.
I named mine Tide and Mikey.
I named mine Hippie and Fiasco.
Chad's is Hippie and Fiasco. Liz is still naming hers. She's still getting to know him.
This is just called T-Bird and Voice.
What?
My balls just have one name. Well, yeah. They're both bigger than yours.
Is that their name?
That's a bad name.
They're both bigger than
Terrible
yours.
name. Terrible name.
They're both bigger than yours. Terrible name of mine.
Sorry, Mom.
that would probably cost $100 to do. Then where does that leave me? You know, I don't really have anything right now that's doing it for me. I've, you know, the stuff that I've heard in the last couple of years, I've sort of devoured to the point where I'm ready for something fresh. I could go through my huge list of heroes and influences over the years, but as far as what's going on right now, you know, there's a lot going on there, and one of the sad facts that I hate to admit is I just don't even listen to much music anymore. I listen to it when I'm around it.
Why is that?
The Ben Miller Band blew my mind the other day, but I'm just not even. I mean, we're in this car. It doesn't have a stereo. I don't like being in headphones. I just don't have a current influence or anything I'm really into at the moment. There's a lot of music going on in the folk world at the moment that I think is really cool, but it doesn't hit my heart.
This is where the fish is going to be.
Okay.
Just FYI.
Great.
We'll be back. Motley Crue and Poison. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think there's a lot going on. There's the fact that I'm 40, which I think, you know, people tend to slow down a little bit on their at least rabid consumption. I used to be such a sponge. I couldn't get my hands on enough. But I don't know, in some ways I feel like that has a little something to do with the slowing down. I don't read poetry like I used to. I used to not be able to get enough of that. And it's been a while. I mean, a lot of it is you have all of history at one point to be checking stuff out. And then when you sort of get caught up to the present day, you start looking for, you know, that new thing, the black swan that flies through the blue sky. I mean, the last songwriter really changed my deal was Todd Snyder, who we hunted down and captured on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again. That was like a really great moment for us and for me especially. But Todd Snyder, his solo act with his storytelling, that way he almost crosses over into stand-up comedian from time to time, and he's really poignant and such a great writer. That guy, as soon as I found him, I immediately had to hear everything that he had done before. And what I would really recommend, Todd Snyder-wise, is bootlegs. There's so many amazing bootlegs out there, and get yourself a hold of some good bootlegs. I think album-wise, his last couple are probably the best. There's some back there that are super produced in a way that is a little strange. I mean, it's fascinating to listen to it, but it's not necessarily the stuff that's going to make you really into it. But there's just his story. I mean, there are some official compilations that are good. Truth and something in a hotel room or something like that. I forget the names of them. I could whip out my iPod. Oh yeah, she's a good friend of mine. I actually just stood her up. I was supposed to play the part of Hades in the Virginia version of Hadestown. I was slotted to play Hades when for about a year when ALO gave me the call to do 3 weeks with them as opposed to 3 days of Hadestown, and I had a really hard call to make and flew out and I canceled on Aeneas, which is really hard. She's a friend and it was a great opportunity, but flew out for ALO, and it was on that trip with Chad and Liz that we canceled my flight home to do this 4-month fiasco. So if I had been Hades, I probably would not be here right now. So it was a trade-off, but I sort of knew what I had to do. But yeah, it would have been classic. And on her record, that same part was played by one of my early heroes in life, Greg Brown, played the part. So it would have been some big shoes for me to fill there. But yeah, that's a minor little masterpiece there that she did. Maybe a major masterpiece. In this day and age, to pull off what she did is pretty amazing. Yeah, lay it on me, man. Lay it on me. Turn me on. A weird thing happens to me with a lot of music I listen to these days. It upsets me. And I think it's like 50-50. Like 50% it upsets me because I can tell that I would have really liked it when I was younger, and I just get upset because I just don't have the energy to like that. And that's just sort of mad at my own body and time itself. And some of it upsets me because it's not. Whoa, there's some weird stuff in the road. Can you see that? Do we want those things? Squirrely. And I just, you know, I'm sort of old school in terms of my tastes. I like songs that I understand and that move me and touch an emotional place. And a lot of stuff, it just sounds really cool. And I don't quite get it. Dr. Dog, I was just thinking of them. I love Dr. Dog. That's some good old school meets new school. And by old school, I just mean the craft of song. Well-crafted songs, great lines. Hey, take it easy, brother. Yes, I was hearing Auld Lang Syne in there for sure. I was wondering if it was, and it was funny because I didn't even hear it till like about a half hour into working with it, and then all of a sudden, it's like, wait a second. The Moon Doggies. Nope.
And you're cool if I get
We probably shouldn't have said anything. Moon Doggies. One thing that does sort of happen, you know, as we're on the road is probably every night that we play somewhere, I get a list of 5 to 10 bands I should check out that I would really like. and I get given a lot of CDs, which is really sweet, but it's also a little heartbreaking because I get home with such a stack of CDs that it would sort of be impossible to check them all out. So I feel a little guilty even accepting them sometimes. But it's really hard to take that list and process it and to do anything that helpful with it. Although I completely appreciate why people would want to turn me on to things that they think would be a good influence, or that, because I need inspiration for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely.
How about you call me each other?
And that's, something I don't get very often are like mixtapes or mixed CDs that were made for me of stuff people think I might like. That sort of that would rise to the top of the stack.
You were like, should we get those things? Those foam rollies. Oh, there's
Shoot.
another one. Should we get those?
We want that? Man, they just must be just flying off the back of. That guy's leaving a trail of those things.
Where are all my stupid sausages? Where am I? He's gonna show up at the pork roll store and be like, I brought all my pork roll cases. Where are they? Shit! Yeah, my pork roll coolers. What the hell? Let me drive.
Yep, those are some pork. We're dodging pork rolls out here. They're all just. Liz is right. They're all over the place. They're just loose and flopping around the interstate. Cars are weaving around them. Just pork rolls everywhere.
Pork roll.
There's 85 pork roll on the highway.
You can't have more than one pork roll?
Pork roll is plural, David. It's not called the stink.
Look at all this pork roll.
So you can't have two of them.
We dodged 5 pork roll. Fell out the right end. No.
So you would really say that? Like someone brings 5 pork roll.
Man, that
You're
was
sticking
so
by
sweet.
that?
That was so sweet at the potluck. George brought 5 pork roll.
Is she sticking to that?
Dude, she's sticking something with the pork roll. You gotta put the pork roll somewhere. All 8 of them. All 8 pork roll.
Say 5 loaves of pork roll.
Yeah, apparently,
I don't want a loaf of meat. That's even worse.
apparently
So
there's
did
it's
you
quite
hear-
a bit of contention of whether or not it's a Taylor ham or a pork
Did
roll.
you hear her response?
What?
Instead of the guy brought 5 pork rolls, he brought 5 loaves of pork rolls.
Loaves of pork roll.
Loaves of pork roll.
Uh-huh.
That's way better. Yeah.
If you eat more than one pork roll, your right arm completely stiffens up.
What?
Your right arm stiffens up.
Pretty much.
Is that where it all goes? Right to the right arm?
That's the sign
Of heart attack? Yeah. Cool. We get some pork rolls. Hi, sir. I'll have 2 pork roll. 2 loaves of pork roll.
Yeah, apparently they get really feisty about dumb shit.
Yeah. It's pork roll, asshole.
White House subs.
Capitol?
No. Is that where the office is? Somebody call Trey. Tell him we're in town. We're not really. Just call him anywhere.
Trains, but still,
Yeah, where is that, Mikey? What's the name of the town we're going to, Liz?
Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna go to the dollar. What do you want to bet? You want to bet $1? 35. And give me the dollar.
35 cents.
Give me the dollar that we bet.
Why?
Because I won.
No, you said it's Go.
The other one didn't say pay thank you. We're getting the ticket in the
No,
mail.
we're not.
Oh, speaking of ticket, did we pay the ticket?
Aha.
Well, we need
How
to
far
pay
from
the
Atlantic
ticket.
City are we?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point Pleasant, it's
Yeah.
like a half an hour, 40
Can we go?
Half hour, 40 minutes.
You guys can go, I don't know.
Nathan?
Yeah, I just sort of stay bent over on northeastern interstates. Toll. What's that?
You want to go?
I don't know.
Not right now. We got a spaghetti and meatloaf spaghetti. Which way are we going? That?
Point Pleasant.
I want to crawl in bed and sleep for 2 days and watch Hippie Fiasco Rides again. Go to Atlantic City.
Watch it if Jessica go to it. I'll go.
I'm not coming in. I'm gonna go to my friend Eric's studio.
Or wherever Liz takes the cast.
I'm going without the cast.
I'm gonna go to my friend Eric's studio, which is really amazing. And I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
Liz gonna take you guys to hang out with her friends.
Yeah, turn here. This is the back way. This is the best way to go. Oh my god, it's so exciting for me. And then you can go left or right up here. Yeah, follow.
Left and right are hard for some people. Here we go. Hi.
That way go. You don't need to
I
stop.
want to look at her. I can look at chicks.
Yeah,
I don't care. I will throw that shit in park, fucker.
Okay, so this is the back way. This is the way when I moved out of my parents' house and moved to Neptune. I used to take this way every single day to go to school from Neptune. That's the way to avoid all the traffic in this area. In the summertime and during rush hour.
Am I going left?
We're gonna go straight. Going straight. Yeah, don't pay attention to that.
Okay.
Go straight. And then you're gonna go left when you
Jeez. Right here. Okay. Indicating.
And my mom and my family is watching.
Yay.
No fart jokes.
No fart jokes.
What's code for I just pooped in my pants a little?
because there's no cops, and you just fly down it.
Hey, is Moody Man on? Look at that sign, Moody Man! And there are diners all over the place here.
Oh,
Look at that. That's a diner. That's a diner. That's a diner. They're all freestanding buildings.
No!
What?
I will show you. I'll take you on diners tour.
We just go eat diners. And Kate, do they have purple at diners?
You get purple at diners.
Why? That's just speed limit on this thing. That's not a good answer. Residential street surface are legally 35. I'm going 45. The speed limit, I'm happy with that. The guy behind me can lick my fucking balls. Great, I'm going 45. Great, haven't seen a sign. Get up on here. Get up on here. I will show him some East Coast attitude.
That's what I figured.
That's what I figured.
Felt like a 30-foot.
That's what I felt like a 35. Yeah. They're not making good decisions today. Sunglasses, the tomatoes.
This road is like 60 miles. Right, it's really how it's best.
Do it.
Whoa, look at this. That's interesting. This is interesting right here. Oh, we might have a lake or something. Yes. Yes, we're on. This is Chad. Okay, hang on a second.
It's not going to the Blue Ant.
Oh, they're on the blue end.
This is for you, Liz.
It's for you. From Steve. Oh!
Who is it, Ozzy?
I'm coming home. Oh, a jelly. Diner, I mean.
That was for you, Liz.
That was awesome, thank you.
That was Ozzy.
Mom is watching right now, so we're in the chat, everybody.
Mom alert.
It sounded a little rough, but it eventually was recognized and celebration ensued.
I'm gonna go straight through the stop sign up here. Stop sign. Right here. And I'll go to that other stop sign and I'm gonna go right.
I'm not your oil.
It's now bottom of the sixth inning here in the park, and what's the score? What do we have?
Asbury Park.
Here at Asbury Park
Right
is
at Asbury Park.
bottom of the
Okay.
sixth.
We're in Point Pleasanton Park. Does that make sense?
It's the Marathon River.
And it's Creepers 10, Lurkers 16. Oh, the Lurkers are pulling ahead here.
River
Not looking so
Rock.
good for the Creepers.
Hey Nathan,
Yes.
remember that car accident I told you about that I got
I
in?
think they got American Spirits right there.
No, there's one closer.
I do remember that.
That car accident I told you, I was making a left-hand turn right at this light up here to go that way, because that's Hubbardsville here. No, that's not Hubbardsville, that's different. But I was making a left-hand turn here, and I was turning, and the woman like ran the red light.
I could see how people going
And-
really fast on this road.
Yeah,
it's a fast
and
one, yeah.
smashed through the passenger side back door, and I did a 360 into that light pole right there. Head on.
Which
into
light
that
pole?
The one
brown
where
one?
that red car is right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, like smashed me and spun me and right into edge me in that head on.
So you bought that pole?
What?
You or the insurance company bought that pole? Somebody bought that pole? Did it break the pole?
No, it's like
Is
metal.
it stained with? Oh, you know metal breaks and stuff.
No. It barely dented my car too. I was in like an old.
What?
I was in an old Camry, so it was all metal. You know.
And
it was
so
some
like the
bumper
car, you
was
drove
still
away
metal.
from that shit?
I didn't drive away. No.
But you could
I
have?
went to the hospital.
Okay. But the car drove after that without anything?
Yeah, I drove, I think.
I got
But-
2 words for you. Hookworm.
Dude, I take this jug handle.
What was that cool River Rock place?
Sorry.
Yeah, what
Go
was
to the
Riv-
next one, go to the next one.
What was River Rock?
What?
That was a rad looking bar
It looked
back there
awesome.
on the water
What, on the
with the
side?
guitar.
Yeah.
That's like a hotel, fancy place where you have like meetings and stuff.
People fiasco? Is that what you're saying? If I'm reading you right?
Right. This is the one you can
Burnt Tavern. Jesus. Oh man, it's all like, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of naked chicks. I'm gonna crash when there's naked chicks. Why not?
Spratza says hookworm is one word.
I got 2 words for you. Hookworm story.
So follow that bud.
I will. Hey, follow that bug.
You're gonna go straight here.
God, I want to be at that bus.
It was a wreck, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
There was
what's
a lot of people there that
Young girls.
that I wanted to meet. They looked interesting.
Had my mom's watching.
I miss your mom.
You do.
Your mom loves me.
My mom does.
Really sweaty here.
It's my stepdaddy. Scary. It's not that scary. But he does have a punching bag in the garage. Yeah, you guys can punch the punching bag.
I'll eat
My
pork roll.
bedroom was above the punching bag, above the garage. So every morning when Jason would go down to work out, my whole entire room would shake from the punching bag. Yeah.
Job over there. Just making sure everything's okay. That's funny how that like came off.
There's 7-Eleven right by my house. There's a Safeway, which is another store. Or not the Safeway, the Stop. The other one. And then there's the liquor store. I don't know if they actually have one.
They roll in pouches.
What?
No, we don't actually have a radar detector. We just drive the speed limit.
Right. We detect nothing.
Colonial Market.
Now we're talking. Okay, I see it. Indicating, braking. Oh, burrito rollers. I like that one. Atlantic City tomorrow for lunch and hit up White House Bud. I fully vouch for its choiceness. Get the Italian cold cut combo.
You can go to Atlantic City. I don't want to.
Can I take a train there?
You can't.
Oh, I can't take a train?
Bus or-
No, I'm gonna take a train. I'm gonna take a train. No, I'm not taking a bus. You can tell me how to do a train to the place I want to go to eat hot dogs. So that's what I want to do. Hot dogs.
I don't have one. I don't have it.
Nada. Now if they don't have it.
I don't know if they don't have it or not. I know they have cans.
I don't have a swagger. Do I have swagger?
You definitely have a swagger.
I have a swagger?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I'm a badass?
No.
Like a dork star. Dork star swagger?
Dork swagger. Okay, we're gonna go back to the other place. Is that what we're doing?
What'd you say, Liz?
They could be taking us badassness.
We, just so you know, neither of us see well. And this goes back to ALO. And we had the hotel in
Here you go, Sprats.
in
Tell those lurkers where they should be.
at the At the Coach House? Is that where it was? No.
I don't know.
No. The one where I had to kick the girl out of the backstage. That show. Liz and I were many, many paces away from you. And I was like, God, that guy walks just like Nathan. But it wasn't you because you had changed coats or something. But then you had really just changed coats and were walking. You have an identifiable strut or something. Maybe strut's the
I thought he just walked like a duck.
Yeah.
You can go out.
Hmm? What?
Your feet.
Yeah, they do.
Turn this way.
I was trying to get away.
Mom alert, mom alert.
Sign in.
No, but they keep talking about parts of their anatomy.
Hey! My mom's on there.
She's never heard of that stuff.
But it's just not funny.
It's not funny. It's totally sketchy. It's totally sketchy. How did Liz become such a rule breaker when she gets to town? She's like, go 80 on here.
It's cool. I
No,
live
it's
here.
Cool. I live here. Great.
We're gonna get you.
Why wouldn't spirits be a better bet or not?
I don't know if they have tobacco in their liquor store. I don't
Yeah.
know. You can try.
Alright, well, let's go that way.
Should I go in here first?
Why don't one of us go one way and the other go the other way?
I'll do Stop and Shop. You don't have to. We don't have to go.
Alright, close the door. I'm going to stop and shop. We'll go over to Spirits afterwards. Here we go.
Does your mom need anything from the grocery store?
Mom, do you need anything from the grocery store?
Haha, sign into the
Text
chat.
me. Do you need anything from the grocery store, Mom? They may have eaten already.
Hold it down.
I'm getting very anxious. You want me down?
Nope. Nope.
Spirit.
I was like, yeah, do y'all sell tobacco in here? And she was like, well, cigarettes, that's about it.
I don't know what that means. Do you not have a lot left? I mean, there's this store that's right down the road over there, but and that's like, I don't know what time they close though. And that's like a tobacco store. Like there's cigars and crap.
Should we try spirits?
We're going to try the Spirits.
I mean, by the name, you would think.
Right.
That's all we
You could
carry.
stay in the parking lot if you want to.
Stop doing it. I'm a very good driver. You don't need to tell me where to go. I know where the building is.
I just didn't even know that it was a Kingston parking lot.
I saw it. I was in over on that side.
Walmart wouldn't have them. Spirits Unlimited.
Dude,
I mean, come on.
They don't have it in there.
I'm gonna quit smoking.
What?
Does your mom need anything from the Dollar Tree? Oh my God. There's actually a sign in the window of the Dollar Tree. It says 3.5 ounce steak, $1.
I can't wait to fill up here in Jersey when they.
Sorry, Mr. Meatloaf, if you're watching, that was you calling. I gotta run in here.
Well, there's also another cigarette store downtown too. That's what I think.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about. I was like, what do you have from there? Rolling tobacco. And she's like, no, they have rolling papers over at Citgo. And I was like, well, no, not the rolling papers, just American Spirit pouch tobacco. And she's like, oh, you mean like blunts?
Oh goodness. I mean, you could try the gas station.
Well, this is just a gyoza. We're here so close. Liz is gonna explode. Home or burst?
Walk to my house from here. It's literally like right there.
Should we try the gas station?
Figure shit out.
All right, wish me luck.
Lucky. Look at this swagger. See a place for that? Come and go. Remember that?
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah. Hello? WTS Hotline, this is Chad. Oh, you did? Here, talk to Liz.
Hello? Hi. I know, that's far from my mom's house though. I know that place. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean it's not too far, but like a minute from my mom's house. Point Pleasant, New Jersey. But that is Central Jersey. Oh. I don't know. We're in Point Pleasant. No, I know the place on Arnold Ave that you're talking about, but that is.
Are we going to the other place?
No. Hello? Well, what does he want? I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. That's good to know, though. Thanks, Steve.
Call terminated.
Oh, we could have been on the speaker.
Yeah, that's tobacco store down in
Too
point,
far?
but I'm tight. You know, like we can go there after dinner.
Right.
But my parents have been waiting for like an hour and a half now. You know,
I got you.
and it's like and at this point in the evening, it's trafficy. It would take us 20 minutes to get over this and 20 minutes to get back. You know, it'd be like whole thing.
You gotta tell me. I'm all set.
But you'll be happy to know that that place does have some tobacco.
We're near Bon Jovi's house.
So there's a place across the bridge, which is right downtown Point, that has this tobacco.
We'll just get you home. I bought a dumb pack.
But there is a place close where you can get your cigarettes. It's just, right now it's traffic.
Traffic. So right?
Yeah, go right. You're going straight up.
Ooh, baby, I love you. Ow, 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 ow. You don't.
What kind of pack did you buy?
How about these right here, the Golden Reds? Full body taste, made with organic tobacco.
I'm just anxious because they've been waiting.
Oh yeah,
an
I
hour
completely
and
understand. So those last 3
they
stops
will-
would
they
have
want
driven
you
me.
without
It would have driven me out of my mind to have been that close to home. I have to stop at 3 different places looking for something they don't have.
Or even know what it is.
Right.
That's funny that they were like, "Oh, you want blunt?"
Right. It's like,
That's how the East Coast rolls.
Apparently they don't roll tobacco.
that right in that gas station, they were selling glass pipes and all kinds of things right there.
Where?
Right there at the counter of the Citgo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because Jersey just passed the marijuana law.
Oh really?
Open up your cans.
Yeah, they had.
Medical marijuana law.
Hey, Noble's Smoke Shop in Point Pleasant at 504 Arnold Road has blue American Spirit pouch.
Yep.
You rock. Thank you, Felonious.
They're also like the only place around here that carries Salem cigarettes too.
I was seeing your Capris everywhere I went.
What?
I saw your Capris everywhere I went.
Oh, that. You can turn right here.
Moss Bank. Where did you bank? Bank of Moss.
You can turn right up here.
I love my big green ladder that Make Me Eggs gave me.
They gave it to you?
Yeah.
This house is my friend Devin's house.
The boat?
With the boat, yeah. That's Devin's house. See, that was there.
Hi, Devin.
You're gonna go that way? Yep. That's Chicopee Road right over there, Chad. This is Chicopee. And you can park right behind that white van up there. That's my dad's van. This is my house.
Unplug in.
Get here? Well, it took you long enough. You've been plumbing for a half an hour. Oh, you sing here with me. Okay. I don't want to let you go. Ooh, look at your flower pot. Fancy.
Oh, I know, aren't they?
Yeah.
You smell good. Hi, boys.
Hello there.
Hi, Chad. Hey, Chad.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. How are you? I never expected to see you on from my front steps.
Right? Happened.
I have to get the kitty out of the car. Where can I put her?
I don't
Right in
know.
the laundry room?
Okay. Does she need to be locked in a room? No. Don't forget Teddy's in the house.
What's Teddy?
The dog.
Oh, the dog.
The dog. And we have another cat, too. Liz's old cat.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be weird for the two of them.
Yeah, I can see the cats.
Might have some
No.
show drama.
Liz's old cat is pretty old, but she's an alpha cat for sure, so we'll see what happens. Mom? Hi, Gypsy. Gypsy has a long tail. Look at your long tail. So lovely, girl. I can't believe you still have a cat. I can't believe she hasn't run away.
She likes me.
Yes. She just comes back.
Really?
Yes, she's
You're
good out
something.
plays.
You're
Good at it.
something. You are.
She likes me. She likes being with me.
I'm gonna grab the laptop.
Pretty girl. How's she gonna act with the dog?
She'll be fine. Teddy's kind of excited for about her, so
Oh, you think so?
she's fine. Want to come inside?
Yes.
Let's come inside.
Come in.
Look, these are stained glass windows my stepdad made. Here's the all. Hi!
What's up?
Hi! I'll just go put her away real quick.
Hey, Nathan. You're Jason?
Yes.
Great to meet you. Yeah. What's your name?
Nate.
Hey, Nate. That makes it easy.
And I'm Granny.
Grandy?
Yes, I'm
Pleasure.
grandmother.
Awesome.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
Nathan.
Nathan.
Hi there. Jason. I'm sorry. Chad. Nice to meet you.
I met Chad in California. Chad and I had lunch together in California.
Hi. Oh, Chad.
Hi. Grandmother.
What do you think?
Good.
Oh, good.
Yay! You're good. Hi. Hi, honey. How are you? Oh, you look good, sweetie pie. You look good.
All right.
We were watching you.
Hey, you're cute. You're like a person now. Like a person. You're so much bigger than me. Goodness gracious. Hi, Tamina. Hi. Did you guys like the drink? Thirsty?
Water.
Yes, water.
Sounds great. Hey! Hey, little firecracker.
She's so happy to see you. It's Tedwina. Hi, Tedwina. And that's their webcast. There's like
I'll wait for them.
on there or something. How many people?
25 at the moment.
25 people watching. Oh my God.
What's the pattern to get on for internet? We were watching you driving.
It's exciting, isn't it? It's riveting.
Oh, you know.
It's the conversation that keeps people around. Thank you very much.
Did Potter make that?
No.
I asked the same thing because it looked like what Potter might make.
The pattern to get on
So you've
there.
been on the road a
Ted the
while.
Bird Killer.
Yes.
All lower, all one word.
What is it called? What killer?
Ted the Bird Killer.
Into it.
Look, Mitzi, this one too.
Wow, that's extraordinary.
Light up.
That's amazing.
These are
Wow, that is
Yeah.
really
We'll
amazing.
make that.
You want
We made that.
Jason made that?
Jason designed it. I did this
Liz and
etching.
Aaron built it.
Aaron and I built it. We put it together.
Who's Aaron?
A girl that used to work for my dad.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Now, when you connect, does that mean everything that says is going to be on the internet?
Oh yeah, it's on right now.
Yeah, okay. On right now. Everybody was watching you cry.
Yep, actually there was a couple of people watching got choked up a little bit over that. Felonious Monk says, I think I'm going to cry. So we're okay, we're gonna shut down the mobile device here and fire up the laptop and get settled in. We'll be right back. Thanks for being here, everybody. Liz is home, safe and sound. Jiggity jig.